think when you think about the biggest accomplishments over the last year, I have to go back almost 2 years when I was president-elect and working on the conference. My focus has always been to try to bring the research that we do and the knowledge that we have resident in APPAM to the policy-making community. So when you think about the conference of 2013, we tried to bring more of the cross-cutting, cross-disciplinary types of sessions into APPAM, and we were somewhat successful there, and I think we're even more successful this year in the 2014 conference. The other thing I did that I thought was really important during my presidency is try to be more transparent. So trying to bring more of the membership into the organization by doing more outreach. This year we had the first time we've ever done an annual report. And the other thing that I think is really important is the governance of APPAM. I think I've strengthened that a bit in terms of working with the Policy Council and the committees to bring in more order and effectiveness in terms of the way we govern, and to bring in more people outside of the Policy Council to help some of our membership to be part of our governance structure, our future, etc. So it was a year that was filled with a lot of activity, yet when I look back at it, I think, wow, I wish we could have done more. So I'm hoping that we had a really good, successful year, and I'm looking forward to participating in any way I can to move forward with some of these initiatives. I think some of the biggest challenges facing our association is to preserve things that are very strong, our conference and why people come to the conference, to test their ideas, to meet people who are working in the same issue areas. And our journal is very strong. How do you retain those and still move the association into an era where we have to bring more of the policy-making community into our fold, and to get them to understand what we need and what we understand what they need. So bringing us closer together, integrating our work more closely, because after all, we are here to help inform policy making and ensuring that they have the knowledge base that they need to make decisions. So I think those are the big challenges. Another big challenge that we face is growing the membership. So the new generation of policy analysts, policy makers, public managers come to APPAM, and they see it as a home where they can come and meet people who are in like areas, and we can exchange ideas and be more vibrant. So bringing in the next generation is going to be extremely important for APPAM. I think one of the things that's really important for people who are considering being part of APPAM is the time and effort that you want to devote to the association. It is a volunteer association, and for me, I've gotten a lot more back than I've actually given. But when you step up to the plate and you say you want to take on a leadership position in APPAM, whether that be in the Policy Council or be part of a committee, I think it's important for people to say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to give it its all. And when you do that, it really not only benefits APPAM, but it benefits you. I've gotten a lot back from APPAM. Sometimes I think a lot more than it's given me. So those are things that I think are really important. I'm not sure they're words of wisdom, but they're my perceptions and my advice to you. Everyone's always strapped for time, and you're always thinking about, gee, if I only had time to do this, time to do that. I think for me, one of the things I really would have spent more time with is working with the policy committee in terms of their membership on different committees. So the Policy Relevance Committee is one committee that I held a chair, and I have sort of an affinity to that, and I wish we had more time. I had more time to work directly with them. And the other thing is just to have some more ability to work directly with members. And so the outreach of a president's role, the role of the president is really outreach and making sure that members are happy, that they have a really good experience at APPAM. And I think we have to figure out a better way than it's just a 1 year or a 2 year time that we get together as a group, either through the fall conference or the spring conference. I just wish I had more face time with the members and the policy committee members. I think all of us should be really excited about where APPAM has been and where it's going. And I think when you think about the student membership that we're growing at APPAM, the kinds of ways that we're exploiting the technology that we have, this is really important for the association. And for me, I think this is an opportunity to say yet again how much of an honor it was to serve in a leadership role in APPAM. I had wonderful help from the staff in the APPAM office with Tara and Ben. They've been really great to me and been very, very helpful in helping me bring forward some of the initiatives that I wanted to try anyway. So for me, my final thoughts are I'm not really going to go away. I plan on still being around to be a part of APPAM, to give it my energy. And I wish that some of the things that we're started, we continue to move on and make progress for. So I thank you all again very much.